Son of a bitch. My poor Adam, chat. Well, I guess I would have been playing him there anyway, so I accept humbly and graciously. Man, I think it's this. Gives me the best chance to draw extra cards here. But I'm gonna need a Fantasticar next turn. Well, super rewarded for not playing Marvel Boy out, eh? I mean, it sucks that we got Killmonger, but it's looking like we're in a pretty okay spot here, yeah? I'm leaving this spot on the left opens. That way, if we draw a Human Torch, he can slide into there and double up. Unlucky. So I'm getting 6 on the left. Plus I'm getting another -2 with the Cyclops. And then the Warlocks are their +1. So I'm gaining 6, 9 over there, which means I'm tying Real Mysterio here, which is great. Wow, this is super clean. Driving in my car, beep beep. Well, even if they high rolled there, they were still cooked. Oh, we should Wasp left and Marvel Boy middle. Yes. Yeah. As is honorary Marvel Snap new card tradition, Human Torch First Steps, literally the last card in my deck for our first game. We still managed to win despite that, but, you know, Road making sure the content doesn't flow too freely. And Warlock looked real good there. How big was our car? Our car was 8, 17... Good God, this thing was 20 points. Blaze it indeed. Holy. Is the car buyable at tokens next month? Yes, it'll be in the Series 4 seasonal pool. Just like the regular season pass card goes to the Series 5 seasonal pool.
Behold my creations.
Oh, snap. Opponent snapped.
Have Fantasticar highlights perform differently than average deck highlights? I don't know. Actually, I don't really pay attention to my YouTube metrics anymore. The platform's just so pits. I just post stuff and it does what it does. It looks like the one Fantasticar highlight I've posted was right about middle of the pack. Not exceptional, but not terrible. Do I need to play Wasp here? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I think it's this. I think I like Plague Mojo in here to fill. Oh, I should Mojo first in case Silk goes into here. Yeah, that's a good call. This seems fine. He was a 3/6.
I am Iron Man.
Give me a second while my turn ends. Our Uber was a turn late, it was.
Victory.
I don't know. That was a pretty solid amount of numbers, right? We had 20 in 2 lanes. Nothing crazy, but fine. You paid a lot of money for only fine. I just want to make it really clear. that when you say I spent a lot of money on a mobile game, that like means like spent $400 for a gold Pokeball. It doesn't mean spent $10 for a new card in Marvel Snap. Just so we're clear where we stand on the idea of a lot of money.
I'm coming for you. I am Iron Man.
And 3-9 is high Evo, finally playable. Maybe. Hey, Misty hit Human Torch. That's sick. Is it crazy to just Cyclops the center here as opposed to playing Fantasticar? That's probably wrong. Fantasticar is more sense. Is it? This is -4. I guess this is +6. Yeah. You're right. Should we win the left? I don't think so. I think I expect them to discard more cards. Am I tying the center? No, I'm winning the center. Oh my god, look at all those points we pumped into there. Holy.
Victory.
Every bit of that had deterred Buffalo, huh? Misty, Human Torch, Sunspot gets 1, Marvel Boy ticks 2. Fantasticar revs up and buffs for 8. That'll do, pig.
Behold my creations.
Animation on Deep Space is so good. The fact that they keep going back to add little details like that is so fantastic. annoying, but not the end of the world. Maximus. Oh, are they super giant stuff, maybe?
Opponent snapped.
I think we're dead here. Which I think we're dead here is such a really appropriate thing to be saying after we banned someone for saying, what do you think about putting a 413 to 421 behind a paywall with no counters to it? I think you and everybody else complaining about it are fucking idiots who should go play a different game. And I haven't made a dedicated video about it because I really don't feel like dealing with YouTube comments when I say you're fucking idiots who need to go play a different game. I think gamers are so fucking butthurt about the idea that Marvel Snap's monetization might not be the stone cold worst ever, that when I posted a video saying that the Kid Omega situation was a one-off and not a pattern and people shouldn't be freaking out yet, it got more dislikes and more people unsubscribed from my channel than when I told people they shouldn't be voting for Donald Trump. I pissed off gamers with a reasonable monetization take more than we pissed off the fascists. And then lo and behold, we've had one other event come and gone, and now we have another one coming up where you are actually able to get all of the cards without spending money, because guess what? One type of event doesn't equate to a pattern. I think we're cooked here, right? I think 10 USD is literally the cheapest price you could buy a single card in Marvel Snap for. I think 10 USD is literally the cheapest price you could buy a card for in Marvel Snap. We should freak out a little bit to indicate to the company that it's not okay. No, it's not. It's really not a big deal. And this is why I haven't gotten into it on the YouTube channel, because I'm just gonna ban so many of you dipshits. Like, everybody, when the Kid Omega situation happened, people were like, it's not okay because the card was $100. But now there's a card for $10 and people are also not okay with it. So very clearly the problem wasn't that the card was $100. It was just that people think nothing should cost money ever. You revealed that into the next one really revealed the entire asshole of a bunch of people who were like, we're mad about this for this reason, but they weren't actually mad about it for that reason. They were mad that it cost anything, not that it cost $100. And for the reference, I agree with you. Kid Omega being $100 was super unreasonable. But a card costing $10 is literally the cheapest price they will sell a card for, and it is wholly and fully fine and not remotely a big deal. Especially when it's going to cost you 2,500 or 3,000 tokens here in a second. Oh, gamers. Am I just juggernauting? I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm just passing. Isn't it 20 bucks because you can't get the card on its own? Yeah, but you're not buying just the card. And this card is significantly worse than this one. And this one also comes with a bunch of other in-game currency as well. I think I'm doing nothing again here. And then, like, next turn, we're just, like, playing a bunch of stuff out and then hitting Fantasticar and then letting this double to 12, right? Is the plan? Hey, Jeff, I stopped playing Snap when Pocket came out, so I've been a little behind. Where would you recommend I start to get back into it? Because it feels a little overwhelming coming back. Honestly, G-Temp, Snap continues to have really good balance. So if you're someone who's coming back to the game, you could realistically just pick up the decks you were playing previously and continue playing them almost assuredly. Like, I would just start with the decks you were playing the same forever ago, and then kind of go from there as you pick up more new cards. Make it like cannonballed here or something. Yeah, it looks pretty cooked to me. We win the right. Do we win the left with Human Torch? I don't think so, right? And this really kind of hammers home the bizarre, deeply idiotic statement about Fantasticar not having any counters, because Fantasticar is a quintessential mid-rangey number size thing that easily gets gone over the top of, and it really highlights how brain broken people are when they can't just Shang-Chi their way out of a situation. Fantasticar is a card that as a threat is good because it's resilient to the turn your brain off, I'm gonna play a Shang-Chi tech card style gameplay that so many Marvel snappers froth at the mouth and can't live without. But this style of gameplay that's resilient to interaction has the cost of not making big enough numbers, meaning you lose to things that go over the top of you, like discard, like Mr. Negative, like in this case, a giant Gilgamesh. So the idea that there's no counterplay just because you can't go derp derp Shang-Chi is utter bollocks. It just shows a fundamental misunderstanding of how these types of games work and how archetypes like these position themselves in the game. My deck is resilient to interaction, but other people go over the top of me, is not unique to Fantasticar. We've had plenty of decks like this over the course of Marvel Snap's history. It's all very, very silly.
Behold my
You just sold the card to me. Yeah, if you're someone that, like, the two reasons to buy Fantasticar from play pattern perspectives are if you enjoy high evolutionary or you enjoy decks that tend to be resilient to tech cards, I think that's a great reason to pick it up. If you're someone that's like, I'm sad I haven't been able to play high evo without feeling embarrassed in a long time, Fantasticar makes a handful of different high evolutionary decks very playable. And I don't know that this is one of them, right? Like, we're trying something weird to fit the Human Torch into here as well. Let's watch LP. Thank you for the brand new tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. Are we chilling? I think we're chilling. Just gonna soak 2 here. Yes, one of my other favorite types of decks, Bounce. I agree with Joseph completely on the YouTube side. Bounce is a stellar example of an archetype that typically... Actually, do I do this here now? I think I do this here. Of a deck that usually is pretty resilient to tech cards, but as other bigger linear decks go over the top of you. It's 100% correct. Exactly that. Might be squirrel girling into the castle. We'll see. There goes Shauna chat, fisting herself on stream again. She's gonna get me in trouble. I think I do this, and then I have, like, high Evo Hydra Bob Wasp next turn. Oh, sweet. I even get to keep my Squirrel Girl? That's great. And we drew Misty Knight, but what's this name made Bob for you, which is lovely. Easy game. This is 11 here up to 16 in the center. Yeah, that seems sweet. Do I die to Spectrum? I might die to a Spectrum. A Larval. Am I a little short in the middle? I think I'm a little short in the middle. Ah, rats. So close. The super pass with Fantasticar is an additional $10 when you buy the pass. It's 20 USD total. It's 10 for the pass and 10 for Fantasticar. And it comes with some other nominal cosmetics, but largely Fantasticar is the reason to buy it. I think there's some borders and some other stuff. Don't ask me what it is. I don't care about any of it.
Behold my creations.
If you swapped Wasp and Misty, you had a chance to win the tiebreaker. Oh, yeah, because the Wasp would have been +1 in the middle, right? And then the Misty trigger in the center would have tied us. That's a good catch in that previous game. Good call out. Alright, this person's not actually playing Marvel Snap. They're holding us hostage. They could do their fill all the lanes mission, so I'm gonna leave here and waste their time since they wasted ours. I don't mind people playing specific decks to, like, get their missions done or whatever, but, like, taking game actions that are very clearly not intended to win the game just to hold me hostage to do your mission is so frustrating and obnoxious. I've played against Surfer 15 games in a row on the ladder and counting. I mean, it's like probably the only good deck that Human Torch goes in. I firmly stand by the fact that second dinner release cycle would be better if we always got multiple cards at the same time. The few times we've had more than one card release in a week has really hammered home to me that that should be the norm. The one card per week and the way it polarizes the metagame is not great. A bi-weekly release instead of weekly. Yeah, I mean, when they do OTAs twice a month, I think it would be somewhat... God bless America. I hate everything about everything. One of these days, I'm gonna learn to play around that fucking card. It's gonna be great. God, I hate myself so much. So annoying. They'd have been so dead. Also, I'd like to dedicate Super Giant here to the person who said there's no counterplay to Fantasticar. Here's my Fantasticar that doesn't fucking do anything this game! Sorry, you're not bright enough to understand how counterplay works. Gosh. God, it's been a while since I felt like I was this mad at these people. This is why I haven't made a video talking about Fantasticar yet. It would just not go well. Are people still mad about... People are going to be mad about Fantasticar every week on new card release day because all of the new cards this month work with Fantasticar. Here's Johnny. Hey, look, chat. Again, it just screws with all my hand turns. Can't do nothing about it. I think it's really nonsense to say second dinner dropped the ball. Just so we're clear. I'm not gonna lie, Mr. Spiffy, you had me in the first half, but I almost fragged you. I think I want to Cyclops on the right, so that way we can be more likely to draw Fantasticar next turn. It means Human Torch is gonna double this turn, but... Lucky. I'm gonna play around Teenage Warhead next turn. 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 If they Warhead the center, they go to 11, and then I'm going to 10, and then Marvel Boy... How does this work out? Maybe is this better? This is probably better. You've gotta be forking shirting me right now. If Misty hits any of these cards, or if Marvel Boy hits the squirrel, we win the game. God damn it, we've talked about this, people. Deaver Gaming, thank you for the half a year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. There are no coin flips in bossing, say. Yeah, ready to snap Robert right out of there. Ooh, that's a pretty good one, yeah? Some of you will have to die. But that's the sacrifice I'm willing to make. This Maximus here, do I lose to Maximus? They go to 14, they go to 18. Cosmo, nope, don't lose to that one.
Victory.
Human Torch, the casual 316 that game. Not bad, not bad, not jip and jib.
Behold my creations.
Ooh, that's a tough one. See this, chat? You can teach a dumb dog new tricks. I'm gonna play around Teenage Warhead here. Having priority on the Daredevil turn's a big deal. You talk about Wasp. Wasp helps you fill lanes for Human Torch. It's also good with Adam Warlock. And we're playing High Evo, so she gets a little bit of an upside from that too. Oh, that's such bullshit. If this hadn't rolled rock mode, my Fantasticar plus the Marvel Boy would have let me beat their 6 points of power here. They were 50% to be able to have to play something else here. You think they abandoned the right? Beep, beep. Got him. Wait an hour for our end of turn to finish. Do you think Torch will be good at Elsa shells? So people keep suggesting that, but you really need to think about what does Human Torch do with Elsa. I guess Elsa gives you a bonus for filling the last card in for Human Torch, but you don't really want Human Torch to be the last card you play into a path, right? Like, if Human Torch is the fourth thing you play into a path, he was just a 3/8 that you had to assemble a combo and fill a lane to achieve. So really, you kind of need to be getting more than that out of it somewhat consistently, I think. I think people are saying that because just like the very surface level is Human Torch wants you to fill a lane, Elsa wants you to fill a lane. These must work well together. But when you think about it at a kind of deeper level, how it actually works, I don't know. Do you think Human Torch will be a new main stage surfer? That's so... The surfer is good at filling a lane. However, when surfer fills the lane, it's usually brooding that lane. So I don't know. Because like, do you need extra help to win your brood lane? It could be that the +1 per turn is bait and you want to buff him in hand and then play immediately. Yeah, putting him in hand buff could make sense. Let's tap an advert. I want to finish our gold conquest with this deck, and then I think hand buff's the next thing we're going to try with Torch here. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere, gamers. If you're watching on YouTube and you're enjoying all the ranting and rambling this afternoon, make sure you tap the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps the content reach some more people. He'd be good into the Silver Surfer Galactolate, I guess. Yeah, Mysterio is good with hand buff and Human Torch for filling lanes. A good call out. Is the feature location going to be something cloggy? Gosh, I didn't even think about that, but you're probably right. It's probably going to be something cloggy. It could be something like Murray IL2. Yeah, that's true. There was the Patriot Surfer deck that Jeff highlighted that had Debris. That could help fill for him. That's an interesting thought. Yeah, it could be okay there. Debris Mysterio with Patriot. I can see that being okay. You can mix Surfer in there as well. I can see that being fine. Alright, let's see if we can wrap up an infinite ticket with this one, huh? They double the turn, you fill the lane, and then +1 every turn after. Yes. +1 on turns where your lane's not full, and then double the first turn you're full. I think I'm playing Wasp here, so that way Misty just has something to put points onto. Gosh, Human Torch is kind of awkward against them pushing and pulling our stuff around, though, isn't he? We can win the tiebreaker on the left, right? If Marvel Boy breaks our way. Or Misty. Nice boomer snap, dickhead! Especially considering they would have even won if they would have put Miles Morales on the left. Oh, and now we're gonna sweat 2 to 10? Now we're gonna sweat 2 to 10? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And a miniaturized lamb. Oh, honey.
This just in.
You know, I probably should have wasped the center when I played this. That way we were more likely to hit Fantasticar and High Evolutionary. I made a mistake.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
I want a Fantasticar now, so that way they can't disrupt the Fantasticar. on the Sinister London at some point in the future. I'm going to play High Evolutionary this turn because I don't want them to be able to cannonball this one. Scott's a big boy, chat. No, come back! What a miserable thief of joy. You sweat till that moment, and then you don't let me have my last turn? What just the worst type of Marvel Snap opponent imaginable? They're pulling up Reddit right now and they're like, I was watching Jeff Hogland's stream and he made fun of people and told them they were idiots for saying Fantasticar was pay to win. And then I queued into him in Gold Conquest and he beat me with this incredibly unfair pay to win card. If I wasn't already boycotting Marvel Snap by playing it every day, I would start boycotting it now. Such a fun Tuesday afternoon, chat. This new card's fun. I'm having a good time. Life's good. Get out of my head, Jeff. It's a pretty sick curve. And a car. Beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Invader Ren. Thanks for invading Hoaglandia for the third of a year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Lieutenant Dave, thanks for re-upping for the second month. Subbing for the fake rant. Oh no! Oh no! Chat, how is my Marvel Boy deck ever supposed to be Killmonger? Oh no! That's the neat part. You don't. Yep. Yep. Oh, they Killmongered early. Ooh, they Killmongered early. That's good for us. That's good for us. Man, I really want the extra energy from Starbrand Crater, but I don't want to overstack there either. Gosh, it's close. I'm definitely playing Fantasticar. It's just a question of am I playing it here for the energy next turn or not. I think I am. Oh my goodness. Logan going into the same location as X23 is cheating. It's actually insane, yeah. It's actually insane. Well, I mean, I won the game, but I'm not happy about it. You stopped my new sweet card from doing its thing. That's super rude. I'll take the 8 cubes, I guess, but I'm not having fun while I do it.
Victory.
This hurts me more than it hurts you. Oh, man. I mean, our opponent didn't necessarily know that we were a Marvel Boy deck when we played Sunspot, right? Like, the early Killmonger was really good for us and bad for them, but I don't think they could realistically know what we were doing at that point in the game. This card is very playable, and it makes High Evolutionary playable for the first time in a while. It's a quintessential, typical, mid-rangey numbers that are somewhat resilient to tech cards, but are weak to things that go big over the top of you in a linear manner. So if you're going to play something like this, you're going to have bad matchups into things like discard and Mr. Negative that like ignore you and just try and go over the top. But you're going to be pretty resilient against people trying to Shang-Chi and Enchantress you and Teenage Warhead you. This is the type of deck where you're good against people trying to break your stuff typically, but you're bad against people that are going to race you and go bigger over the top. And into the AM t-shirt, it is, yeah. Yeah, they have a few that are green and tan based. Yeah, but great range of designs.